3.
Hey, there we go. Bet you didn't think we were gonna come back to this series, but you're wrong. It's the only game we've
It's
ever
literally
completed.
it's the floor of our channel.
This is the backbone of our entire. This is how we get the Dokkan community by telling them what a real Dragon Ball Z game is. See, you youngins weren't around in the early 2000s when Funimation was still alive and existing and thriving, actually, at this point. So much
When
so
was
that
it?
they teamed up and created their own Dragon Ball game with Webfoot, which I think isn't working anymore.
No, because I remember we made a joke about talking to like the lead dev in like an interview.
Oh yeah, he killed himself.
Oh,
That's a lie. That's just straight up misinformation. I'm sorry I did that.
unless he did. Unless he did. Because we
There's
don't.
no way he
There's
did.
like,
The man that created this game had too much hope in his eyes to be suicidal. Anyway, we should probably start the gameplay. So, this is a save file I did to test if everything was working. This was another test. We're starting from ground zero. Also, pay attention to how fucking infinitely better this game is than the original. as we as we continue, I'm sure you'll start noticing.
I know we were talking about it because
Listen, the music
um
for this game is also really nice too. This is all Trunks and Gohan. This actually tells the story too, and compared to the other
I
one,
can't
which
hear it.
was I have it
Oh, there it is.
turned down.
Okay, I can hear it now. But I just want to say this. Even back then, like Legacy of Goku's one sprite work, it was halfway decent, but
Look at this though. Also,
I
look at the
know.
grass. Look at the grass actually moving. The pixel art in this game is significantly better. Although some of the
Except
some of the character, so how it works is Legacy of Goku 1 only had Goku's model being good. Everything else was dog shit, and the flying was cool. This game upped everything except for the portrait art, in my opinion.
when the
The port
disability check clears.
Also, I love how this was the game they started linking the movies into the game story, cuz like they never showed off the history of Trunks in the show. It was a like a movie special. Let's see. We got Trunks level 6, and then do we have the scouter? No, we don't. Okay. Destructible environments are back. I forget if they were in the first game, but they're here now.
I remember specifically like the Bardock special that Akira Toriyama liked it so much he made Bardock canon.
I love that. I loved Bardock a lot as a kid. It was so cool because he was just edgy Goku, and that's why he worked. And then they remade edgy Goku with Goku Black.
Don't shoot. I'm not gonna
That
finish that line. It's so fucking overdone.
we can. We're not gonna be censored by YouTube anymore. Also, this game has item drops. So you see this orb on the ground? That is a key. Fills up my key bar. And there's three different types. There's small, medium, and large key. So
That's so wild.
it is. It's so nice going from fucking Legacy of Goku 1's dog shit fucking system to this. Look at that. Look at that. Animated him falling, animated the karate chop. This game is already off to a great start. Except they fucked up Gohan's eyes. They made him like lime green in this. Oh, look at the rain. I'm sorry. This is probably like the dumbest shit for anyone that hasn't started with the first Legacy of Goku game, but this is so cool going into this from that. But yeah, this is so they took out flying, so flying's no longer a mechanic in gameplay, but you can, while you're on top of a tile like this, you can do a cutscene
Yeah,
kind of
because like
thing.
I remember you telling me that
I
a lot
don't
of
know
the
if that's true.
issues.
I don't know if that's 100% true, but I believe that's where it comes from because in the original game, every tile that you can walk on has to be made flyable for that to work. Otherwise, you would lock
Yeah,
yourself out of shit. This game has none of those issues, and it's like night and day. And that's the only reason I can like believe as to why that would happen.
Kind of happy you knew exactly what I was talking about.
Oh yeah. I mean, I fucking think about that fucking shit a lot. Also, I do love how they tie the story because you remember the first Legacy of Goku. There's like no story.
Yeah,
You didn't
it was.
care. It was just like a bum rush. It's like, oh yeah, Goku goes to the thing and then you do the thing. And then this game they actually fucking link everything together. Present day Earth.
The only thing I can think of that's even close to this is fucking Kakarot.
Yo, can't wait to play Legacy Goku Kakarot.
You know what I mean though.
No, I know what you mean. It's like very homey. Also, I look at the sprite work on Chi Chi. Like it might not seem like a lot, but you can kind of tell that they kind of cared when they were making this game. Like there's like a lot of details on her sprite that in a lot of games they would have just simplified. But in this one they went out of their way to kind of add detail. Or like Gohan's hair. It looks
The
nice.
bed, dude.
Oh
That
yeah, the
bed just
bed,
being really well
everything.
shaded.
Look at the TV. They added like color changing for the light being on when it flickers.
That's why. That's why I kind of said like when the check cleared, they were like, okay, we can put effort into this now.
Look at this. This is where fucking Goku broke Chi-Chi's back several times over. It's a math book. I wish they put
This
in
is
the filler arcs for Gohan, but they never did.
that's one thing I do like about the Legacy of Goku is like there is like a whole lot, or not Legacy of Goku, Kakarot was like they put in that stupid like filler episode where Goku had to get a driver's license.
Based. I forget, did we play this game already, like in an off thing, or no?
It was back when when I was still doing the fucking gameplay.
Ah, that was what it was. Oh, so this is the new thing in this game. You get capsules, and there's yeah, it explains. Basically, if I go into my inventory, so these are your stats, and you get out of 100, and you level 1. The max level for every character in this game, because there's multiple, are 1 to 50.
Okay.
And you can get to level 100 and everything theoretically, but that's probably not going to happen. Also, the stat rolls for each character, I believe, are completely random every level. I believe. I don't know if there's characters that have
Oh, like
stat.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I believe it's like Fire Emblem, and this is the save point in the game. Just click on
Because
it,
in
save, and you can unlock multiple characters eventually. Like as you go through the story, you unlock Piccolo, Vegeta, Trunks, and Goku as like the major characters, and then there's a hidden character if you get everyone to level 50 at the end.
please be Kid Trunks.
Also, this is the destruct. So this game is open world compared to the original game, and to gate block areas, they have level barriers, and the color of the barrier is coordinated to what character opens it. So like, I have to be Gohan level 2 to get through that one, so I can't go in there yet.
Okay.
Then go over here. This is the first fight of the game, basically. And this is based off of the. Look how nice
What the fuck?
Goku's looks.
He looks like Giga Chad.
I know. Dude, he's been mewing since he died.
Oh man.
Gohan, Gohan, where's your A10s? Come, we need to go
Dad,
to Agartha. Get your mother.
Gohan,
Also,
have you not
look
been
at the
using that gum
Oh
again?
yeah, look. Your dad's a loser. Your dad pays for Adobe. No, no, no! Also, I love the fight music.
I like you can see their health bars.
Oh yeah, it's so much nicer.
But no, I remember we were playing it because
Oh, I remember now. Yeah. We got to him, and then it was like fucking you up or some shit.
no, we got to Captain Ginyu and he one shot me with infinite health on Legacy of Goku 1.
Oh, that part. Yeah. I love fighting Ginyu. It was funny. Also, we leveled up.
Have you seen the theory that Gohan becomes Great Saiyan Man because of the trauma that the Ginyu
Ginyu
Force gave
Force
him?
did. Yeah, I saw that. It's accurate.
My hoes are calling.
My bitches are here. I wish Krillin was playable in this game. Unfortunately, he is not. Because honestly, getting to use Destructo Disc would have been Kino as fuck. Also, if you hadn't noticed, the squirrels aren't killable in this game.
Man, no free XP.
They weren't free in the last game. They were little dickheads.
Goddamn. But this just feels like a cozy game.
It is. It's very good. Honestly, it's basically like, what is it? Stardew Valley, but fighting. But only the underground level. And then this
Did you
is
see
how,
it?
this is the open world part. So you go to, when you're in a map, you just go and you find it. And this is it. This is the overworld, kind of.
Reminds me of like Final Fantasy.
It is. It's a lot like Final Fantasy. And this is kind of like the first area you have.
But
Oh, I love this
did
song.
you? Ooh.
The soundtrack for this is insanely good for what it is.
Did you know about the actual turn-based RPG Dragon Ball game on the DS?
DS. I feel like oh, I know the one you're talking about. Was it the hold on. Was it the fusing one? Or are you talking about a different one? There was one where you fuse characters and it was really weird.
Oh, that's on the 3DS now. There was like a traditional turn-based RPG on the DS. That was the retelling of the end of base Dragon Ball up to the
Shit.
start of the Android Saga.
It's pretty good actually.
And I remember it really specifically because First Form Cell was a hidden boss fight.
That's actually dope.
But apparently the game didn't sell well enough, so it never got to pay off with them.
Does do you know what company made it? Was it
I think it was
Bandai?
actually just Bandai.
It was Bandai. That sucks even more. That sucks a lot,
Because
actually. Because that means
I
there's
don't,
zero chance that they would make a sequel.
dude. The thing about Bandai is, I know when they actually genuinely love something because they will do that shit in house only.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
I just sorry, I just remembered we definitely need to play Digimon, by the way.
oh yeah,
I'm
but
leveling up just to get XP right now, in case you were wondering what I'm doing. I'm just
yeah, it
going
was
around.
Dragon Ball Attack of the Saiyans.
That actually sounds
Yeah, no,
super good.
it was legitimately only done by Bandai. But yeah, that's one thing I do like about Bandai is just they they bought CyberConnect 2, which was only known for like the Dragon Ball games, or not Dragon Ball, the Naruto like open world games.
Hmm.
But they bought CyberConnect 2 to specifically make Kakarot.
That makes sense. They could never buy One Piece.
I know One Piece is like something people want like a Fighter Z game of.
Fighters, yeah. I mean, it would work, but it'd be really fucking weird. Also, there's the recurring thing where no matter what game it is or what continuity, they've never made a One Piece game of any kind where he can damage women. I actually do like I do like how they stick with character for
Oh yeah,
Sanji. For Sanji, yeah, for Sanji.
that's one of the funniest reasons why one of the worst anime games of all time was Jump
Jump
Versus or
Force.
something.
Oh my gosh. You know what sucks about that? The other jump ones that they made were pretty fun. But
Oh
then
yeah,
that one that they put all this effort into making edgy and cool looking just sucked so much ass because they put actual zero effort into the story. If they actually gave a fuck and animated shit and cut the roster down by like half to give them more time on other characters, my goodness, it would have been fucking amazing. But no, they just got really greedy. And what happened was because the other games, they were able to get away with it because they were visual novels in terms of how the story played. So there was a lot more excuses for why it looked like that. But then, Jump Force came out and they were advertising itself to the common gamer. And yeah, it was never going to work with what they were trying to do.
That is so true. Because I remember just seeing like the character designs, and I'm like, oh, this looks so freaking cool.
Yeah, and they just turned out they didn't put any effort into it. I
Like,
liked
but then
a
you,
lot of the fucking character designs too. Like, I liked the way that Yugi looked and shit.
dude, that's one thing I loved about it so much was just like Yugi played with actual cards, and I
That
think
was where
Kaiba
his
was
attacks, yeah.
DLC.
Yeah, he was. And he got to summon, like, Obelisk, I think.
Yeah, and that's one thing that like made me so fucking mad about Jump Force was just there was a bunch of characters like that they genuinely you could tell they put work into
Yep.
it, and there
I
was an actual
love
rank.
look at all these characters. I like seeing them. Sorry,
I like that Tien has actual like shine on his head,
he does.
but that's that's the thing that made me so mad was like I found out there was like a really dedicated like ranked community for Jump Force because the
Oh,
combat was
yeah.
really fun.
Yeah, honestly, if the game was only, what's it called? Like, fighting, I don't think a lot of people would have actually hated it. It would have just been semi-disappointing, but it wouldn't have been the disaster that it was. From what I remember, the real part that everyone fucking hated was the fact that there was a story that you could also put your OC. That's another thing. They should have kept the OC shit out of it. They made it so you can make your own weird dumb avatar, and that took out so much fucking work from the fucking game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
They really shouldn't have done that. They should have just made it, hey, pick a character, play their story, and just had like 5 or 6 characters that are the main jump characters that you could do like a storyline for, and then just base the storyline off of who you pick.
exactly. But I know how we were talking about like the character detail thing, and
No, that's what
that's
they
why
did. That's what they did for the first one. Sorry.
the thing that made me the most mad about like the fucking character details and shit was all the DLC characters were so polished, their animations were so beautiful.
Yeah, that's because they actually got approval for the fucking money they fuck. Oh yeah, Asta was a DLC character. Also, I love this song.
Still one of the best intros in all of anime for a character.
Trunks, yes. Oh my gosh, it was so perfect. Whoever worked on this fucking soundtrack must have been like fucking actually really good at their job, which means they probably got fired. Knowing Funimation, this probably didn't last very long for them. Impossible. I miss the old Frieza voice actress. I believe she died. I know, she's still alive, I think. She just couldn't do the voice anymore.
Yeah,
She was a librarian, I think. Also, look at that. Look at the animation. They actually did that. They cut out the part of him asking to show him the sword, though. Look at that. Look at that fucking sprite. Look at that. They also they had the hole in the back of him. So cool. Playing this as a kid was so fucking fun. And seeing this shit happen when I was with my friend, and we'd just be like, oh my gosh, it's just like the show. And then it's like, there's so many different parts that aren't from the show.
And I want you to make me a Krabby Patty!
Start digging in your butt, twin.
What? What?
Okay, so we got attacked by Diavolo or some dumb JoJo reference shit. Anyway, here's Goku. But
hey, it's me, Goku.
I was gonna say, did you hear character AI is getting a not safe for work model, by the way?
No, I thought it already did.
It doesn't. If you tried doing not safe for work shit on character AI, it would like interrupt and be like, hey, don't. And apparently a bunch of people like it. I don't pay for character AI, so I don't know, but
Oh, I use an art program.
I know. I just use fucking if I'm doing character AI shit, it's just gonna be janitor because
Understandable.
janitor's free and open.
No, I use this program called Soul Play,
Oh,
and you're just allowed to like do not safe for work stuff out like the gate. You don't need anything else.
does it have voices?
Nope.
That's one of the reasons why people go to character AI though.
But you can also make your own like bots on there and stuff.
Ooh, well, so you can do that on janitor. You can also do it on what's it called? Cabin, I think. Oh, tavern. Tavern lets you do that. Silly tavern.
I
Trunks, can
hate,
you stop trauma dumping?
dude. I hate to like cut into like a random conversation. I'm like, I just opened Twitter and the first thing I get is this. Have you seen those posts where it's like explain X lore about yourself?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this person, the prompt was explain dating lore about yourself, and this person's like, my long-term girlfriend, while in the middle of a Discord call, had her body exploded by a train because she was crossing tracks and didn't hear it coming.
What?
I was just like, what the fuck?
Oh, also, this is how they explain the animals being evil. If you've ever seen the Dragon Ball Z movie with Garlic Jr., he releases the evil mist into the world and it turns everyone evil. And the excuse is the good mist didn't get to the sacred water didn't get to everywhere. So you're allowed to kill these animals. And if the thing is in the top right, that little jar in the top right.
That's so wild.
I love this. Look at these. These are the wolves. They're different than the dogs in the last game. They wanted them to be actually evil in this game. They were like, "Hey guys, we should probably stop letting our players kill like cute and cuddly wildlife. Let's have them kill this grotesquely evil monster."
They were waiting for Garlic Jr. to come out.
Kinda.
Anytime I talk to people about the Dragon Ball movies, it's either the fucking Broly trilogy, the Fusion movie, but then I get looked at weird when I'm like, oh yeah, actually, I kind of liked the Tree of Might movie.
Green Mile was alright. I mean, it's not gonna win any Oscars or anything like that, but it was cool. The Cooler movie is the best one, in my opinion, or one of the best ones.
Dude, I love the Cooler movie.
Can you guess who opens this one?
Is it Goku?
Nope.
Oh, who is it? Vegeta?
Yes, it is Vegeta. Vegeta is deep blue, Gohan is light blue, Goku is orange, Piccolo is green, and Trunks is purple.
Oh, we were talking about Jump Force. Remember Deku just being unintentionally racist to Piccolo?
I love that. It's accurate. It's like, get this filthy street tier away from me.
Street?
Have you seen the slander from Wanda, by the way?
No.
Like Scarlet Witch, Wanda fans have been like shit talking the Fantastic Four, and then people were pointing out that the kid, the son of the Fantastic Four, he's
Right.
like he's multi-universal level and could easily kill her. And then they were trying to be like, there's no way. And then people have been pulling up years of history of Franklin literally unerasing the universe for fun when he was 12. And so people are pulling up memes of Phoenix being like, lend me some. It's like Wanda being like, lend me some power, Phoenix. This is 6-month-old Franklin we're up against.
I saw one today that made me laugh. I thought you were talking about like the Deku Street memes. I'm
Oh
like,
no,
I
it
have
is. So I was sorry, I forgot to say. There's like a part where people are like Deku's versing Franklin, and then they have Franklin teleport them both to it's 2-month-old Franklin, by the way, as an infant, and he teleports them to a world where streets don't exist, and Deku's just like, huh?
But no, one of the funny ones I saw was like Phoenix and Wanda were like, did we defeat him? And they're like, or Phoenix was like, no, that was just his imagination of Bluey.
Yeah, I saw that one.
And I'm just like, because I've been saying for years, anytime someone's like, could he solo the Marvel Universe? I'm like, no, Franklin would just fucking
Create
kill
a new
him.
one, yeah.
Because there was like that one where it was like Goku and Vegeta versus the Marvel Universe, who's winning?
And then they
And
just
I would
had
just,
Professor X make them kissing.
yeah, but I would always just comment like, Franklin would fucking just solo them both, because he accidentally created a pocket universe when his TV got turned off.
Yeah. Then there was also Franklin pretended to be a mutant because he didn't understand what a mutant was or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. And he turned himself into a mutant.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just love the fucking Fantastic Four because it's like, oh yeah, this is the first family in Marvel, and then it's also like, yeah, here's also some of those strongest fucking characters in their entire universe.
Yeah. Which is
Because
funny because their powers do not denote strength usually. Like they're not that strong, but they're considered Avengers level by themselves.
one of my favorite like ass pulls was fucking Reed stretching himself so far he created another universe.
So based.
And then there's the other meme where it's just he can't handle all that, and they're like, do you know what Mr. Fantastic can do?
Oh, yeah, yeah. He's like, how the fuck does he dig down his wife? And it's like, you guys don't understand the possibilities.
Because that was even referenced in like a fucking comic in the 2000s, which just Reed was so tired, and she's like, "Can you do that thing again tonight?"
I thought she was the one that was tired and he was just going to the lab or some shit.
Nah, dude. In
I
some
think, yeah, no,
iterations,
it
she's the
was.
freak.
He was, no, she is a freak, but I remember she was the one that was tired, but she still wanted to go again, but he was like, yeah, we'll do it later, type shit. She was exhausted, though. She was the one laying down and he was getting up.
I have been a Mr. Fantastic dick rider since I was fucking 8. When I saw the original movies, because I'm like, he's so fucking cool.
Can we talk about Pedro Pascal, by the way?
Oh my god.
Where do you rest on that whole thing?
I feel so bad for him because like it was found out like legitimately that someone hired a PR company to like smear him.
I get that. I still think like the holding women shit is a bit weird.
Oh, like him holding like Vanessa Kirby's hand.
No, like he'll just straight up like grab women all the time like that. And it was pointed out he does it a lot and then he never does it to guys. And he claims it was anxiety. I think that he could have just said, "Oh, I'll stop doing that." Or something, but he claimed that it was anxiety. I'm just like, it's not the move, man.
Cause like I know someone pointed out he never did that with anybody on the cast of Last of Us.
He didn't do it with his co-star specifically, which, yeah, she's fucking how old?
She was 20.
She was 20? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's even worse then. I think. Sounds worse.
I like him. Cause he's a really cool guy. Like I got to meet him at a Comic-Con once because
Okay.
he was in the fucking Wonder Woman movies.
Oh, yeah.
And
With the
he's a
Zionist.
yeah, but he's like a really really nice guy. And the anxiety thing is like legitimate because there was like he wasn't big at the time, but there was still a line because it's a celebrity.
Yeah.
And he was constantly like having to like go take a break behind like a fucking curtain and shit.
That
I
is
also
his
got to meet
beating time.
Jason Momoa.
Ew.
That dude is a fucking bro.
Well, yeah. Do you remember when he first got announced for Aquaman?
Yeah.
He signed a dude's like cash or some shit and he put "fuck Marvel" on it.
Um
It was so based.
I got to meet him again, like same Comic-Con for like my state. and we went to go take a picture with him, and he saw me holding a fucking beer, and he was just like, "Hey, can I have a drink?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's also apparently friends with Scott the Woz,
Who isn't?
because someone found like it was either Scott's phone or Jason's phone, but they were like going through it, and there was just a bunch of like selfies of them together.
That's so based. Honestly, Jason should be really happy being friends with Scott. Not many. That's a privilege not many people can attain.
Apparently he was also the dude who paid for all of Ozzy's like last concert.
I believe that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. I think.
And I'm like, is he just a cool guy in just bad movies?
Yeah.
Oh wait, he was also in Game of Thrones.
I mean, Game of Thrones had a bad ending. Let's be real. What about all the kids? That's all of them. Yeah.
Because so James Gunn, he took over the DCU. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
He was talking about like the first thing he did when it was announced, or the first like thing that happened, was Jason Momoa called him and he's like, "Hey, can I be Lobo?"
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember,
And
and
James
that
Gunn was
that
like,
works so well.
"Yeah," and James Gunn was just like, "Fuck yeah!" Also, timer's going off.